After more than a year, the CDC is now relaxing restrictions when it comes to wearing masks in public, as more than a third of the country has received both doses of a COVID vaccine. The CDC updating its guidelines, saying fully vaccinated Americans do not need a mask except for in large crowds, like at sporting events. Even people who have not been vaccinated do not need to wear a mask while walking or running outdoors, either alone or with members of their household. As NewsNation's Washington, D.C. correspondent Joe Khalil explains, restrictions are still in effect, though, in certain scenarios. Joe.
Yeah, that's right. They absolutely are. And, this announcement is significant, Nicole, not only for the change in guidelines, but also symbolically. What it means is it signals that the U.S. is getting closer to the end of this pandemic when you have the premier medical organization in the country, the CDC, saying that people can basically get back to normal life if they've been vaccinated, again, in most cases, and do so outdoors without a mask.
Good afternoon.
The president's announcement on the CDC's new guidelines may be the most consequential step yet toward a return to normalcy. President Biden says those who've been fully vaccinated can return to most outdoor activities safely without masks.
Beginning today, gathering with a group of friends in a park, going for a picnic, as long as you are vaccinated and outdoors, you can do it without a mask. If you're vaccinated, you can do more things more safely, both outdoors as well as indoors.
Under the CDC's new guidelines, if you're fully vaccinated, you don't need a mask in small outdoor settings, even with people who aren't yet vaccinated, or when dining outdoors with people from other households. The CDC also says that small indoor gatherings with a mix of vaccinated and unvaccinated people are now okay, as long as everyone wears a mask. However, CDC Director Rochelle Walensky says while the new guidelines are a step in the right direction, some safety measures remain.
We continue to recommend masking in crowded outdoor settings and venues, such as packed stadiums and concerts. We will continue to recommend this until widespread vaccination is achieved.
And the Biden administration and many Democrats here have been taking their cues from the doctors and from the science. A lot of Republicans here on Capitol Hill, however, have been saying that they've deferred to other medical experts who say the science has been clear for a while now in terms of lower risk transmission outdoors. And one senator that we heard today, a Republican, Mike Braun from Indiana, says that he's not sure there are many Americans at this point that are taking their cues, frankly, on masks from what the CDC guidelines put out. Nicole?